In the state of Washington, under a near constant cover of clouds and rain, there's a small town named Forks.
Hey guys, Hannah here. Don't mind my sunglasses being a bit crooked. I had a lot of bobby pins in because my hair is up and my hair is short now, so they wouldn't fully fit on my face. But we are getting away from the city. We're leaving Seattle and we're heading to our first Airbnb. Our first Airbnb is near Olympic National Park. This Airbnb is going to be in Port Angeles, but it's like a 5-minute drive to Forks. I'm so excited to finally get into the mountainous, foresty area of Washington. This is literally what I've been dreaming about. I've dreamed of going to Olympic National Park specifically for years now, ever since I've watched Twilight as a little child. So I'm just excited to see Olympic as well as Forks. The drive from Seattle to our Airbnb was about 3.5 hours. So it was a bit of a drive, but it wasn't like too bad. Once you get away from the city, the traffic isn't bad, and the drive was absolutely beautiful. We actually had a few hours before check-in at our Airbnb, so we decided to hang out in Forks for a little bit. Our first stop was obviously the iconic Fork sign, and then we parked in town. There was this free parking, so that was really nice. We decided to go into Native to Twilight. This is a store that I've always wanted to go into. I'm literally living my dream right now. Like, look at this place. Our original plan was actually to stop at the Forever Twilight collection, but they were on their last tour of the day, so we decided to wait for tomorrow to go and just spend the day just walking around and exploring Forks instead, which was cool because they had a lot of cool shops like this one. This shop is called Sasquatch the Legend, and it's ran by a Sasquatch expert. He even has his own books on Bigfoot. Here's Kenny playing the pinball machine.
Yeah, I broke it.
Don't worry guys, he did not break the pinball machine. But let's really take a moment to appreciate all the Bigfoot stuff they have in here. I am in love. They also had a lot of Twilight themed stuff, obviously. There was a lot of Chuck Esme stuff, which is absolutely hilarious to me. She is definitely a meme in the Twilight community. She's iconic, really. We then headed to our last shop of the day, Fog and Fern. Fog and Fern is a boutique that is really heavily influenced by the Olympic area, and of course, Twilight. Kenny and I loved finding all the funny shirts. But yeah, here's a good look of the place. Oh, and we saw this really huge log. It was pretty cool, actually. So we're going to these Twilight locations, like from the book and stuff. So I'm really excited. Yeah, we're just walking around Forks, following this map thing. The first stop was the City of Forks Police Department. Charlie, where are you at? We obviously didn't want to go inside, but we did take a little walk around the building. Our next stop was the Cullen House from the books. The Cullen House is actually a bed and breakfast called the Miller Tree Inn, and it's really cool. It's such a cute little place. We then stopped at the Forks High School where Bella first met Edward. Go Spartans! Next, we stopped to see Dr. Cullen's parking space at the hospital. And yeah, the hospital is very small. As you can see, it is a very small town of like less than 4,000 people. And our last iconic spot we visited was the Swan House. Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca? So we went to all of the Twilight stops, other than the treaty line, but we'll go there tomorrow. Kenny is waving in the back. But now we're on our way to the Airbnb. So we made it to our Airbnb. So this is our cabin. It's like the kitchen area. I love the wallpaper here. And then the bedroom. So this is the main bed. The smaller bed is going to be my mom's bed. There's this really cool map of Olympic National Park right before you get into the bathroom. The bathroom is amazing. There's this clawfoot tub that was so nice. There was even a heated towel rack. And the bathroom even had a really nice view. Right before you head outside, there's a little s'more station. Awesome. Look how pretty the outside is, guys. And there, right over here, is the Solduck River. We decided to head down closer to the water and take a little hike around the area. We decided to head into town quick for some groceries to make dinner and stuff. And this gas station literally had everything we needed. We headed back to the Airbnb to make some dinner and enjoy the fire. So Kenny just made us pizza in the microwave oven. It took a while to figure out how to use it. We've never used a microwave oven before, but it turned out good. Ooh, this place is so cute. And there's my mother. I don't know what she's doing.
I'm clearing out my backpack.
Oh, okay.
We need it for lunch.
She's clearing out her backpack, guys.
Nice listening to the little stream down there.
I know. You look all cozy.
You feel it at all? No.
Yeah, a little bit. We decided that we had to try out the clawfoot tub because it looked really nice, and it didn't disappoint. We had a really nice hot bath. After our nice hot bath, we went outside and had some s'mores. Very, very yummy. S'mores are definitely a 10 out of 10, always. After finishing my s'more, I had some Rainier beer, which is also known as Vitamin R by locals and Charlie Swan. We then headed to bed and planned to get up early so we could spend the day at Olympic National Park, as well as Forever Twilight in Forks. We got up early the next day and headed to Crescent Lake because we had some time before our tour. And wow, Crescent Lake absolutely did not disappoint. The water was gorgeous. We then made it back to Forks and went to the Forever Twilight collection. Forever Twilight is like a little Twilight museum with Twilight memorabilia and props from all of the movies. It's such a cool place and it's somewhere I've always wanted to visit, so I'm so glad I finally got to see it in person. They even had that iconic bloody wedding dress. Like, wow. They had a lot of costumes, including the Volturi's costumes, so iconic. And of course, Chuck Esme was there. Look how scary she is. They had a lot of stuff from the Twilight auctions. And honestly, everything in here was just absolutely incredible. I'll just let you enjoy this. After leaving the museum, we decided to go to the Hoh Rainforest in Olympic National Park. This was our first stop at a national park in Washington, and it was absolutely amazing. We hiked the legendary Hall of Mosses trail, and I'll just let you guys enjoy our little hike.
We're going that way.
So we are at the Hall of Mosses trail. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to hike this trail. And these trees are huge. I've never seen anything like this before. We really soaked in the whole rainforest, and then we headed back to Forks to go to the Chamber of Commerce, which is where Bella's trucks are. Here's Bella's truck from the book, and here's Bella's truck from the movie. Very, very cool. We then went inside the building. As you can see, it's very Twilighty in here, and I actually got some postcards from here. We were getting pretty hungry, and we heard some good things about Sully's Burgers, so we decided to go there for a bite to eat. I got the Bella Burger, of course, which actually had pineapple on it, and I love pineapple, so it was definitely a win. Kenny and I also got this Huckleberry Shake to share, and it was really good. After eating, we headed to La Push. Of course, we had to stop at the treaty line. Here's the back of it. They also had this vampire threat level meter. Very funny. We then made it to La Push. We went to First Beach because it was the most accessible beach. You can just pull up here. The other ones you have to hike to. And honestly, La Push was magical. I have never been to a beach like this, and the driftwood as well as the fog really brought it all together. I absolutely loved La Push. Honestly, these videos really do not do it justice. La Push is absolutely amazing to see in person. Like, this place blew me away. We were getting tired, so we headed back to our Airbnb and decided to go to sleep early today so we can get up really early tomorrow. Because tomorrow we are going to Olympic National Park's Hurricane Ridge, as well as Port Angeles before heading over to our second Airbnb in Mount Rainier. Here we are driving the next morning. Here's a Lake Crescent again. We had to stop again for some photos because Lake Crescent is absolutely beautiful. And I spotted this fog. I'm a fog girly, so very nice. We then drove through the fog in Port Angeles to go up to Hurricane Ridge. And that drive was so scary that I actually didn't record anything because once you get out of the fog, you notice that you're on the side of a cliff up extremely high. But as you can see, it was definitely worth the drive because look at the gorgeous Hurricane Ridge. I'll let you guys just soak this view up like I did for a little bit. So we're going on a trail now, just a short one, but yeah, I'm excited. Come along on this little hike with us.
Exactly like that.
Camera.
Yeah. What?
I just don't want you to get sick.
That's wrong.
Videos.
Scary looking. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
National Olympic Park. Is there a sign to get our picture
Wow.
at Hurricane Ridge somewhere?
That
The other one just had to go to the parking lot out this way.
Or up by the road.
Let's give one last long look and applause to Hurricane Ridge because this place is absolutely beautiful. We went back down the mountain and headed to Port Angeles, which I really didn't film much of, but we did find Bella Italia, which is where Bella and Edward had their first date in Twilight, which was unfortunately closed, but I wasn't that mad because we instead ate at this really amazing fresh sushi restaurant. The port is literally right in front of the sushi restaurant, so we got fresh fish. But I'm going to end this vlog here because we're done with Olympic National Park and we're heading to Mount Rainier. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.